I'm asexual for a reason. I don't like niggas. I don't like the way niggas even smell. Chad, he's so beautiful, isn't he? You niggas disgust me. Receding hairline ass nigga. And your dick is little! Tyler, your dick is little! Let's talk about it. Your dick is this big. Let's talk about it. I didn't want to fuck you, bro. I didn't want to fuck you. I like white boys. Yeah, I don't like black boys. Yeah, I'm saying it. I don't give a fuck. I don't like you black niggas. I really don't.
Biggest pet peeve about these niggas right now?
They don't got enough money. My rent alone, my bills alone, my overhead is literally $100,000 a month. What are we talking about? And everybody says that I'm your old ball, and it's kind of sad because like we never had anything.
I never dribbled you.
You never dribbled me.
It's a basketball court back there if you ever want to get dribbled.
You want to go play?
I love the hoop.
You ready to hoop? You want to play?
See you about 30 minutes.
All right. Thank you for the talk.
All right. We have ourselves another situation where there has been a claim made against a young and up-and-coming streamer / black creator who has worked his way into becoming a multimillionaire. Now, let me preface this, y'all, because I am a millennial, all right? So I did not know who Tyler James was, all right? I had no clue. Had no clue who Tyler was. So I had to look him up. I'll be the first to admit, I had no clue who this kid was. I may have seen him maybe once or twice, still had no idea. And because I pay attention to my demographics on this channel, I also know that most of you don't know who Tyler James is, which is why I pulled up this little video so that we can all be on the same page before we get into this and understand who this guy is, where he came from, how he got his money, and why this dirty little whore tried to finesse him for the bag. All right, let's get to it, y'all.
How rich is Tyler James? At 18, Tyler was just starting out, posting comedy and dance content on TikTok. He wasn't earning much yet, likely net worth around $0, but he was laying the groundwork. By 21, after building massive traction across TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch, his creator income ramped up. Platforms like Hafi estimate he was pulling in $300,000 to $460,000 per year from ads and sponsorships. At 23, Tyler's fan base had grown into the millions across TikTok and Instagram, and he was consistently going viral. On YouTube, his skits and streams started driving steady AdSense checks, while Twitch and live donations added another revenue stream. His overall fortune climbed to an estimated $500,000. Now at 25, Tyler consistently earns from ads, streaming donations, brand deals, and platform monetization. All things considered, his current net worth sits around $1 million, with strong potential to scale higher as his reach grows. From TikTok skits to streaming superstar, how rich is Tyler James?
All right, so now that we have an understanding of who Tyler James is, by the way, I think that number is way off. I think Tyler James is worth way more than $1 million by this point. But the reason this is important is because now his brand has been potentially affected by a bottom-feeding whore. Okay, and it's unfortunate that yet again we find ourselves in another place where we have to talk about a woman being the downfall of a man and all of the work that he has put in. Could you imagine you trying so hard for years and years and years? You build yourself up, you build your brand up, right? You've got some name recognition. You've been pictured with next to LeBron James, Kai Cenat, all these people who are multimillionaires and have statuses of their own, right? And then you will literally get to a point to where you watch it all go poof, up in flames overnight over a chick that said you raped her. Here we are again, y'all. So now, the Streamer Awards happened, right? The Streamer Awards happened, and then afterwards, I guess there was an after party of sorts, okay? Of course, since the Streamer Awards were happening, they had all of the known and prominent streamers on deck, as well as the up-and-coming streamers, which brings us to this other young lady, and I use that term very, very loosely, because she's really not a young lady. A young whore, yes, but a young lady, not so much. But it brings us to her, right? This is where she comes in. Now, this other person that gets involved comes out with a video. And the video she comes out with, by the way, her name is Jordan Pauline. And she's like a young bop, really. She's just like a young little whore just running around trying to get famous by any means necessary, using her looks and, her ass and whatever else she can use to sort of kind of gain some type of recognition and clout, right? So Jordan Pauline comes along and she comes out with a video. In the video, she doesn't say a name, but she comes out with a video and says that she was assaulted after the Streamer Awards at the party. And it was something like this.
I was sexually assaulted at a party, a Streamer Award party. And not only that, it's by somebody that you guys fucking love. And I'm tired, bro. I'm fucking tired, guys.
Like, literally. People are evil and malicious. And people think they can do anything. Like anything. Just because of who they are. And I'm literally because people are fucking evil. And it's always going to be sides being chosen on. And I'm tired. I'm literally tired, you guys. I don't deserve being treated like I'm nothing. And I'm really trying my best to not be, I want to save people in their careers and shit. And but what about me? What about my feelings? What about how I feel?
All right. So this was the video she came out with, right? And again, she didn't say any names. She refused to say any names at the time she came out and made this bold claim that she was assaulted at a party. Now, the interesting thing that I noticed right off the bat here is that instead of going to the police and, I don't know, filing a report, filing some type of documentation, she decided to come to social media. Red flag number one. You come to social media instead of going to the police station after an event took place where you claim that you were assaulted by someone who was well known in the streamer community. You decided to bring it to online media. What did you possibly think was going to happen when you did that? But anyway, she comes out and makes this claim. Now, I'm not sure exactly when or where it was revealed that the person she was talking about was Talil James, but at some point it was revealed that the person she was talking about was Talil James. And so Talil promptly took to the internet to defend himself and his name. And what he had to say was very, very interesting. Let's check it out.
Jordan has claimed that she was sexually assaulted at the Streamer Awards after party. That did not happen. Everything was cool that night. Jordan originally left the after party and came back because Jordan misplaced her phone. Not because it was taken by me. When I was leaving the Stream Awards after party, Jordan seen me and my hairstylist getting in the Uber. Jordan asked to get in the Uber. She was not lured. That was Jordan's own choice to come to my hotel in the Uber. She was not lured or forced. These are real facts. We got to the hotel. I offered Jordan a ride home. Jordan asked if she can use the bathroom upstairs, and I said okay.
Now, this is where apparently the assault was alleged to have happened. Y'all cut up? Everybody with me, right? So boom, Streamer Awards happen. After the Streamer Awards, there's an after party. After the after party, Talil says, yo, I'm heading back to the hotel. I'm sleepy. I'm going to tuck it in for the night. Jordan says, hey, I'm going to rock with you. I'm going to go with you. I'm going to ride with you. Let me jump in too. Hops in. Okay, I guess. So they get back to Talil's hotel. He says, yo, you want me to, have the Uber driver take you and drop you off at home? Little hot in the ass, Miss Jordan Pauline says, nah, I want to come upstairs to use the bathroom. Now, y'all, okay, listen. I may be a millennial, but I'm not too old to know what can I come upstairs and use the bathroom really means, okay? There were 1,000 different places that little hot in the ass Jordan Pauline could have gone to use the bathroom. She chose to come upstairs to Talil's room to use the bathroom. Okay. She goes upstairs, uses the bathroom. Now, from there, come on, we all know what happened, right? She gets her cheek split, of course. She gets her cheek split. And then that's when everything goes awry. Because afterwards, something happens. And Jordan has to come to the realization that she is just another whore. But I'm going to let Talil tell y'all.
And I said, okay. Everything after that was consent. Everything that happened after that was consent between two adults. She was not coerced. She was not forced or pressured. It was a mutual agreement between two adults. Everything went left when my partner called. The moment my partner called, Jordan started acting crazy. She got really aggressive. And she was acting weird. She made me uncomfortable. And that's what made me start recording to protect myself.
Smart young man. I mean, the moves he made that night wasn't really smart because, y'all heard him say partner, which is really his girl, okay? He was in a long-term relationship with a chick. So, obviously, Jordan, he's feeling himself. He on the rise. He got money. He got fame. He got notoriety, He feeling himself. Chick like Jordan asked to come up. He see the body. She come out the bathroom. I'm pretty sure she's probably half naked or whatever. He like, man, I'm taking her down through there. I'm taking her down. I'm splitting them cheeks. Now that was a mistake. Well, the mistake was letting her come up in the first place, right? But letting a chick come up to your place and then splitting her cheeks, although it's unethical when you got a girl, although it's unethical, it's not a crime, right? It's not a crime. However, it is an ill-timed and unfortunate mistake made by a young man who has a lot of recognition and a lot of money. So, y'all heard what he said. She come up, she get her cheeks split, and as they land there, all of a sudden, Talil gets a phone call from his girl. That's when it clicks with this young little whore that, damn, I am a side piece. I just got bust down, and this dude has no plans to leave his girl. I just became a one-night stand. I'm a fucking bop.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Jordan is coming to this realization. Her head is swarming, right? She's starting to feel it. That post-nut clarity is starting to sink in with Talil as well. Everything now is coming to the forefront, and she's starting to realize that, damn, he is not going to leave his girl for my hot ass. I bet it all on black, and I fucked up.
Jesus.
I lost. It's heart-wrenching. I know, young whore. I know.
Let me make it very clear right now. I have never recorded no sex tape of Jordan. That was also false. Now, that y'all following me. Jordan seen the call come in from my partner. She got upset, started talking aggressively, and she made me uncomfortable, so I started recording to protect myself. Now let's play the first piece of evidence. And every piece of evidence I'm going to show y'all has got approved by my legal team. That's another reason why I didn't rush to come on live. Because it's a legal matter, and sexual assault is not a joke, and that should be justified in the courts and not on social media.
Now, he may have fucked up by splitting this girl's cheeks that night. But what he did do was immediately go out and find legal representation who advised him on how to move after the situation. Genius. It was the smartest move that he could make, and it may save him from jail time. I don't know what it's going to do for his career going forward as a streamer, but as far as the police goes and jail time goes, this was probably this was the smartest move that he could have made. By the way, here are the claims that Jordan made against him. She said that he forced himself on her, assaulted her, that he took her phone, which is why she couldn't call anybody or call for help or whatever. She said that he took her phone, and that the only reason he stopped the assault was because she started crying boo-hoo alligator tears during the assault. This is what she said, which is why he was quick to come and say, yo, that's not what happened at all. This chick left my hotel willingly, and she left her phone. Now, we all know she left her phone on purpose. There's only wrong reason chicks leave their phone behind. They leave their phone behind as a reason to come back. But let's continue. Let's get to the evidence, because young Talil came with the receipts. It's not looking good for Jordan.
Let me show y'all the first piece of evidence. Take it off emote only. Chat, listen. Here's the first piece.
I've never had a one-night stand in my life.
What is a one-night stand?
Like after the party type shit, when you first meet someone, and you talk to them.
She says, I've never had a one-night stand in my life. And let me translate that for y'all. I've never felt like such a hot piece of trash I've never felt so trashy in my entire life. I have never felt like such a piece of useless meat than I do right now. After finding out that you got a girl that you not about to leave. I have never in my life felt like such a tool to be used and discarded when the fun is done. That's what that means.
So that's what we just had.
Did we just have one night stand?
No.
She asked him, did we just have a one night stand? He says no.
As long as we cool, no, that's not a one night stand.
Says, as long as we cool, baby, it's ain't no one night stand, you know. I see you again. You want to have some more fun, you can come back.
I said, as long as we speak loud, it's not a one night stand.
It's so many days after tomorrow.
That's one piece of evidence. Boom! December 7th, 2025. At 8:04 a.m., chat, I got Jordan a Uber. Remember, Jordan is a victim now. She claims she was sexually assaulted. So you trying to get away from me as fast as possible. So if I call you a Toyota, a fucking scooter, a Rebel, you trying to get away from me as fast as possible. It shouldn't matter what car you get home in.
Touche.
You just trying to get away from this person that bothered you. So you say, I called her Uber. She didn't want to get a Toyota. I canceled it. Boom. Let's take this down. Look at the time too. At 8:07 a.m. At 8:07 a.m., Tylell James called Jordan a black truck. Look at the payment right there. Black SUV. Fare, 16.7 miles. $132.89. Tylell James called her Uber. Boom! Because now you're trying to set me up. Now you're trying to get money out of me. Now I'm really, I'm concerned. Like, damn, I'm not giving this girl nothing.
So the story goes, the first Uber he called her was a Toyota. She went down there, got out to the Toyota, and called him and said, yo, what type of bitch do you think I am? I don't ride in no Toyota. You need to call me a black Uber right now. You need to call me a Uber Black. Which is the reason he canceled the first one. Keep in mind, she had already been assaulted by this point. You call your assaulter back on the phone. You reconnect with your assaulter to ask him, to tell him that, nah, you don't want the Uber. The one that he got ain't good enough. He needs to get you another one. That's weird, right? Okay.
Hey, nothing's coming at all. You're not getting $2,000 out of me. I didn't pay that $2,000. I did not pay that $2,000. No, you're not getting nothing. NCAA, nothing's coming at all. Guess.
What he's talking about right now is that this chick, Jordan Pauline, after everything was all said and done, after she quickly had to come to the realization that she had gotten fucked on and that nothing was going to happen after that. She wasn't getting no relationship out of the deal. She wasn't coming away with no multi-millionaire type of nigga on her arm out the deal. She was just leaving with a wet ass and torn emotions. So she requested, get this, $2,000. And the reason, wait till you see the reason that she requested this through Chase, by the way.
What she done, because now, smiling face. After she sent the upside down smiling face, she sent the Zelle request. Let me show y'all. Follow me, chat. Are y'all following the timeline? Because I'm only going to come up here one time and say this. Jordan, all of these messages came on December 7th. All of these messages is at December 7th. The Zelle request is at December 8th. This smiley face. She sent this smiley face, right? Boom. Then she sends the Zelle request at 12:19 p.m. After she sends the Zelle request, she realized I was not paying it. Once Jordan realized I was not paying it, Jordan sent me this. You see this meme right here? Me giving him his last warning before I show him who I really am. Let me make it bigger for y'all since y'all can't read. Boom. Me giving him his last warning before I show him who I really am. What? So once Jordan realized, smiling face. Once Jordan realized I was not paying her $2,000, she sends me this. Me giving him his last warning before I show him who I really am. And guess what she did? She showed me who she really was and showed you who she really was. Came to the internet with false allegations. Lied on my name. Lied on my name. Once Jordan realized.
Yep. Round of applause for this young man. Round of applause, young sir. You have played the game well. Now, I think this is an open and shut case. Of course, we're going to have to wait to see how this actually plays out. And hopefully his career in media and in streaming does not take a major hit from this. And let me tell you just how much of a piece of shit this chick is. If you go to her page and look her up, here, let's do it. Let's do it over here. This is how you know she's full of shit, because if you go over her page and you pull it up, which she's got 1.3 million followers as of right now, every single photo or picture that she has, videos as well, she has turned off all comments. Look at that. She has completely turned off the comments on every single video or picture. Turned off the comments. No comments. That's how you know that this chick is a piece of shit. And I hope that her plan fails miserably. And I hope that her career dies a very, very slow, dark, and deep death. Anyway, let this be a lesson to y'all. Let this be a lesson to you young men out there. Mind your manners. Mind your manners. Don't cheat on your girl, man. Don't cheat on your girl. That shit ain't, it's just not worth it, yo. It's just not worth it. Go get you a family, bro. Go get you a family. You got money, you got fame, you got notoriety. Just go get you a family, yo, and settle down. These hoes ain't worth it. Drop a comment down below. I'll holler at y'all later.